vicissitudinous vacuities that darling, buttonholing veteran of the army who but Mr. Clive, say it, Dunn!
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chairman, my lords, ladies and others. It is not only a great honour to come to speak to you in this hall tonight, it's also highly inconvenient.
I see, by the way, sir, that you're showing your medals.
Really? Oh, the medal, sorry, yes. Yes, I got that one for bravery.
Oh.
I saved the whole regiment from being killed.
How did you do that?
I shot the cook. Now, I've just remembered, Mr. Sack, do you mind if I lend you my hat to look after it for a minute?
It's a lovely token.
Yes, I've just remembered where I last saw you.
Where was that?
In the Boer War, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Of course it was. That was at the Battle of
Yeah, Bloemfontein and Majuba Hill.
You filthy swag. Yeah, that was where it was. You were the young officer in charge of retreating, I remember you. You had them boots made with the heels in the front, I remember as well. I've got to tell you about Africa, and that this campaign I was in was terrifically exciting, and me and my young friend, we were really happy. We was in the infantry, you see, and then we were having a nice time, and suddenly a young officer came in, and he said, "General Gordon wants to be relieved," he said. Well, I thought that sounded a bit of fun, you know. Anyway, he said, "You will have to join the Camel Corps, and you must have a medical examination." So my friend went in to have his medical examination, and he came out all smiles. I said, "What are you smiling for?" He said, I haven't got to go in the Camel Corps. I said, "Why not?" He said, "Well, you know I have to wear this truss." He said, "I don't have to go in." So I said, "Well, could you lend it to me for a few minutes?" So he said, "Of course." So I went and hid behind a sergeant major and put it on. See, and then I went in, and the doctor gave me a thorough examination. He said, "Well, I'm afraid you'll have to go in the Camel Corps." I said, "Well, what? What's the matter?" He said, "How long have you been wearing that?" So I said, 3 years, sir. He said, "You're definitely going to Camel Corps. Anyone that can wear a truss upside down for 3 years can..." The officer said, "Come along now, Jones. Come along now. Get moving. Sound the advance." You got it. It was a bloody difficult war to get started. Anyway, eventually we all marched off into columns. We marched off into the African daytime. The dust was flying. And the officer said, "Sound, Jonesy, sound the get down." Well, I never sounded a get down, so I went. And the officer said, "I know what we do. I know what to do." He's a very excitable man. He said, "Well, one platoon," said, "platoon on the right, fixed bayonets in charge to the right, platoon on the left, fixed bayonets in charge to the left, platoon in the middle, fixed bayonets in charge up the centre. Hooray! Wow!" And off they went. And you couldn't see their bottoms for dust and small stones. Away they went, way, whoa, whoa, whoa. And he came to me, he crawled to me with a crooked smile on his face. He said, "Jonesy, do you remember when we was in the Crimea?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Do you remember when I got the platoon to fix bayonets in charge to the east, and another platoon to fix bayonets in charge to the west, another platoon up the middle, and they all got killed?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I think I've done it again." And then suddenly something terrible happened. The tribe out in the rust, they started to shout their cry. "Yabbo, yaboom, yaboom, yaboom." No, they didn't. What did they? No, that lot, they shout, "Yabba." Yeah, that's right, Yabba. It's a different tribe. Yabba, Yabba, Yabba. Listen, I can't do all this on my own. Would you mind being that tribe? All through down the middle. When I hold my, would you shout Yabba for me? Like, Yabba. Yabba, Yabba, Yabba. That's very, very good. Can you just remember those two birds? Now, the tribe on the west, I listened to them with my ear hole, and I heard them shouting, "You bum, you bum, you bum." If for any clergyman, you can say you bum. So will you do that right? You bum, you bum, you bum, you bum, you bum. See, that's the way it was. Then all this time, there was a big tribe of hyenas laughing their heads off. Do you mind being a tribe of hyenas? They were going like this. Would you do that for me? Very good indeed. Thank you very much. Give them a big round of applause. Hey. Right. So they're going. They're going. Ya-ba, ya-boom, ya-ba, ya-boom, ya-ba, ya-boom. Ya-ba, ya-boom, ya-ba, ya-boom, ya-ba.